Does that come down to the fact that you are struggling with players fit up front?
Obviously, we're missing players, but we have to focus on the players that are here, that are available, and I think we have more than enough quality to do more than what we did today. So I think that should be our focus on solving that.
And so you went in at the break a goal down. What was the big message?
No, we have to keep going. We had to believe that we were going to turn it around. And yeah, I think we tried, but as I said, he wasn't good enough in front of the goal, and then we let them run a few times too easily. Obviously, with a red card, it's tricky as well, but yeah, we tried until the end, but today wasn't good enough.
Yeah, what did you make of that red card?
I don't know, I haven't seen it again. I don't know.
And finally then, how do you regroup? How do you guys kind of go on from here and keep that title alive?
Yeah, we have to keep going. Still a long way to go. Still many points to play for. We can't feel sorry for ourselves. We have to make sure we learn from this and yeah, strike back in the next one.
Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's very honest and not feel sorry for themselves. I mean, is that easier said than done with the players unavailable at the moment?
Yeah, but like at the end of the day, you've got to recognise the situation you're in. It's even the questions he's asking about keep going. What does she expect the captain of Arsenal to honestly say there? You know, you have to keep going. You know, you have to hope that that Liverpool drop points now. This is what you have to hope. But at the same time, you've got to pick yourselves up. You know, and as the captain, I thought he was right there. You know, we weren't good enough in certain situations in that game, and we didn't create enough chances to win the game. We don't deserve to win the game. So, you know, they'll go again. And this is what I like about our manager, is that he will be honest about it. He will say what's wrong and what we need to do, but he needs help. He needs help. He needed help.
And Forest away next for Arsenal, Tim. Yeah.
Not easy. But, you know, this whole concept of needing Liverpool to do something, it's not about that. Your levels have to be high. You have to win at home. You have to beat West Ham at home. If that doesn't happen, there's not a lot of hope that you can have for Liverpool. It's about you.
So take us inside. You're a current Liverpool player in the team hotel. See that result come in today before you go to the Etihad tomorrow. They haven't scored in Newcastle.
The old celebration would go out now. You would be excited, obviously. Yeah. You'd be delighted. I mean, it means you can have another big slip up yourself. Not that you're aiming for that, but it just gives you a real cushion. You know, you go into a tough place tomorrow, and worst case scenario, you get beat. No damage done. In fact, it's another game ticked off this weekend. So it's a positive. If you say to Liverpool at the start of this weekend, you're both going to, you know, drop the same amount of points this weekend, they'd probably have taken it. Yeah. It's another game off. Liverpool have had the harder game. You'd definitely take it.
OK. Well, the last thing Wrighty wants to do straight away after an Arsenal defeat
is on the bench, the 17-year-old this evening. But what we need to talk to Merce about now is what happened at the Emirates today. Arsenal's unbeaten record in the Premier League at home has gone. West Ham doing what they did last season and winning at the Emirates. Last season 2-0, this season 1-0. Jared Bowen with his 50th Premier League goal for the Hammers this afternoon. And only 2 shots on target from Arsenal in that game, the fewest they've had in the Premier League at home so far this season. And we wondered about those injuries, the key injuries to the likes of Havertz as well, whether they had found a new striker last week against Leicester City. I think we found out the answer this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, they were fortunate last week, let's be honest. It was 0-0. They made Leicester look half-decent last week, and Mourinho comes on and scores 2 very good goals. Hard position to play centre-forward. There's not a lot of top centre-forwards around. It's a difficult position to play. And to just throw people up there and expect they're going to do the magic, especially when they've never played there, for me, is mind-blowing, really. Absolutely mind-blowing. He looked like a fish up a tree, if I'm being honest. I don't mean disrespectful to him. He's a holding midfield player. It's like me going and playing at centre-half. I mean, you just don't do that. It's like Clinton going to play right back. You know what I mean? You just can't do that. So, yeah, I worry for Arsenal now. I worry for him now. I mean,
listen, for you, you said it. You're talking about Liverpool booking team buses and all that for the opening top parade. You think the title race is over? Worry about them beyond that.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. There's no way Arsenal can catch Liverpool. They've got no forward. They've got a young 17-year-old who's going to have a bright future, amazing player.
How did Ranieri look today?
No, he struggled, but he's 17 years of age. He's going to be like that for
you can't ask a 17-year-old to be the answer,
can you? All the time. Yeah. But he will be going like that, and when it gets like that, it's hard for a 17-year-old to come back like. So that's hard. Trossard's he's a bit part player in my opinion. I think if everybody's fit, he's one of them you want to come on with 30 minutes to go if you need him. I think he's that kind of player. But he's got to play every game now. And then they've got no centre-forward. There's absolutely no chance. I mean, even if Liverpool got beat 7-0 tomorrow, they still can't win the league. They can't. Not with. I see enough today to know that they are going to struggle to the end of the season. And how many games have they got left?
Well, they've got Nottingham Forest away next, 12 next to come, Man United away, then
12,
Chelsea at home.
12
So 12 total they've got
12
left.
total games. Do well to win half.
Really?
They've got nothing going forward, absolutely nothing going forward. I don't mean, it's going to be so easy for teams to defend. I mean, they just played against the West Ham team that, let's be honest, they're not like unbelievable at the back. It's not like we're sitting there and we're going, oh, it's Van Dijk and who else, at the back. They're just a solid outfit. They were comfortable. What's the name? Areola made one save with his feet that I would have saved. I mean, this is Arsenal at home who haven't lost a game at home this season. They haven't got any forwards. They've got absolutely no chance. All of a sudden now, the PSV game has become a heads or tails game. Heads or tails game when, let's be honest, if Martinelli, Saka and Havertz were fit, you're looking at that game and going, well, that's a shoo-in. They're through to the quarter-final. Now, I honestly, I don't see it now. Who they got next? Forest?
They have.
Yeah, it won't be Forest.
Midweek,
They won't be
away
Forest.
at Nottingham Forest.
They won't be Forest.
Wednesday. No, if they only win in 6 out of 12 games, they won't finish second.
Yeah, I ain't sure. I don't know if they will finish second. I think they've just got to come in the top 4, haven't they? I mean, at the end of the day, they got to get. I don't see.
So for you, the season's objectives have changed that dramatically with the injuries, the players they're missing. Well, it's now about just making sure they finish in the top 4 title race for you. Gone.
Simon, what I've seen in the last 2 weeks, completely and utterly gone. They've played West Ham, who are about 6th bottom. They got destroyed by Brentford last week, and then they played Leicester, I mean. I want to be horrible here, but we probably get a team together here that are going to give them a game. And, you know what I mean? And keep it tight for an hour or so. Sure. Do you know what I mean? And then they'd end up destroying us. But it's not like they've just played like Liverpool away and like who else? And someone like, I'm thinking of top teams now. I mean,
have you seen some of the players in here, Merce? I mean, that's a big claim that we give them a game right now. They're not. I mean, they're bad, but they're not that bad.
For a while. We keep not Arsenal. We wouldn't. I'm saying about they made Leicester look very comfortable, and Leicester can't win a game, can't score a goal. I've seen enough over the last 2 games that they haven't made any chances. Yeah. Mourinho come on, scored 2. I think before that, I don't think they had a chance against Leicester, or probably had a couple of half chances. So that's 2 games against. No disrespect, 2 pretty average teams, and they've failed to do anything.
And listen, their third from last game is that game at Anfield away to Liverpool. And from a drama point of view, every neutral hoping there's still something riding on it. From everything you're saying, you think that's absolutely very unlikely.
No chance. They go to Man United in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
That'll be heads or tails. That'll be heads or tails game.
Even against that United
I'm telling you, they've got nothing up front. It's absolutely toothless up front. Toothless. Like they've got no centre forward. Centre forward is such a hard position to play. It's such... Clinton will tell you, it's such an art, isn't it? You can't just go and throw someone up there and go and do that.
It's an art.
It's an art.
It is.
Look at your face. You love that, don't you?
Like that,
yeah, for me, I don't see them beating Forest. I'd be shocked if they beat Nottingham Forest. I honestly would be absolutely flabbergasted.
Anyone here does not think the title race is now over after this afternoon?
I thought it was over. I said to you last week, Merck, I was doing the AFL zone and I left and I was like, they've got no chance of winning. They've lost 4 main attacking players and then you're left with 3.
Yeah.
What do you do? It's like we talk about Manchester City defensively. You can't go away to a Real Madrid and expect to win football match if you can't defend. Other end of the spectrum is Arsenal, like Mercy's saying. I'm with him. If you can't score goals and you don't create chances, you've got no chance.
And you can't keep going through transfer windows and not bring in a striker that everyone's been crying out for.
Exactly.
After the couple of draws they had in 3 games, Liverpool, I thought the door was ajar. But they had to win today. Yeah. And then Man City had to win tomorrow in the Super Sunday game. That then kicks it wide open. Then you think, hold on a minute, there might be a title race. Now, when they've tripped up now at home, so I always said it, difficult. They've got home games, but they've got home games against teams from London who want to spoil the party, and West Ham have done that. Chelsea have got to go there, Fulham have got to go there. They haven't got an easy game with the team, what they have at their disposal at the moment.
Martin, they had a clear game plan. They defended their box really well throughout the match, but why was it so hard today?
I don't think we played on our level. I don't think the performance from us was good enough. struggled to really break through and to create the big chances that we normally create. So yeah, we lacked a little bit efficiency there, especially in the final third, final pass, the cross, arriving in the box, and then yeah, I think we let them run a bit too easy a few times, especially in the second half, and yeah, wasn't good enough.
Why do you feel there was at times this lack of composure in these decisions?
I don't know. I think we have to analyze the game. We have to look at the game back. But yeah, it's for sure we weren't good enough today, and yeah, we have to find solutions to that and make sure we improve. And it's a new game coming soon, so we have to make sure we are ready and strike back straight away.
Of course, there are injury problems, important injury problems, but how do you make sure you find the right connections? Was it about finding the right connections today?
Yeah, I think we have to focus on the players that are available, you know. So I think we have enough quality to do more than what we did today. And as I said, I think we lack that quality, efficiency, especially in the final third around the box. We have to be sharper and better there and make sure we create more and score the goals that we need. And yeah, also the goal we concede is too easy. So yeah, there's a few things we can work on.
Mm-hmm. How do you come up with these solutions quickly? Because there are 12 games to play still, but you still are going to miss those players. And as you mentioned, you need to focus on the players you do have available.
Yeah, it's no time to feel sorry for ourselves. We just have to make sure that we improve. As I said, we have a new game in a short time, and yeah, we're going to be ready and we're going to strike back. And that's the main thing now, to move on to that and make sure we do better.
And there are still a lot of games to be played, but it feels like a major blow to the title race. How does it feel for you guys?
Yeah, we lost today and we're obviously really disappointed. But yeah, it's a long way to go. We have to look at the next game now, make sure we win that, and then yeah, work from there.
Yeah, you can see it in his face, Mercy. He knows the significance of that defeat today. And Natalie Gedger asking about solutions. If you're looking in the final third for solutions, well, we were saying it right from the off today, the cupboard's looking bare.
Yeah, I would have played... It's easy saying it after. I didn't get the Mourinho one playing.
Well, you said this morning when we came to the office, I'll be amazed if he starts with him.
Yeah, I was. He's not a centre-forward. You play Sterling up there. Sterling's got a bit about him. I know he ain't set the world alight at Arsenal, but he's got that thing about him. Kilman won't want to play against someone like Sterling, one who can get a goal and who's got a lot of pace.